It definitely is an aggressive look, a nice dive look here for Gen G.
Ooh, I actually love that into this, though.
If you're gonna dive us, let's throw down the Swain. Maple Swain is second most played champion of all time. Does not get locked in.
Nope, it is the Sivir instead, the extra movement speed. This can be very powerful, the more immobile characters you have, because it's kind of like what we were talking about last game with the lack of engage mechanisms on top esports and how it's all about speed, speed, speed. Well, we don't have any dashes or anything on Swain or Rumble, so just make them run fast. Yeah, getting pushed in and now getting ganked. Kane immediately just jumping in there as soon as he gets the opportunity. Because the big deal is the solo lanes. Oh, hold on, Kane's in some danger.
Hey.
PSG are going in for the first blood. Kane, it's first blood over to PSG.
Tony Karsa's the guy to watch. He goes over here for the gank. He uses the flash. Yes, let's go.
I love the excitement. I absolutely love it. And I feel like you've got to have that kind of energy when you're this level of underdog. Like, every small win is a big win when you're up against, like, Gen G. Same thing, though, for PSG's side. We are going to full send for a Scuttlecraft. This is the name of the game right now. Duro joins up, only level 5 on the Braum. Karsa's coming around for the crab. The public execution comes in from Keen. Gen G, they're ready to go in after the enemy jungler. Heroic entrance comes smashing down. Karsa's getting away just barely. Canyon down to 300 HP. It's going to be another kill coming in, but this one goes over to Gen G. They keep Canyon alive. The Wukong survives, and they take out both PSG solo laners.
The payment will be popcorn chicken. All of the chickens belong to Karsa. Not a great trade, but see what Chovy is added on top.
Ooh, over the wall though. Karsa ready to try to make a move onto Chovy's Galio, but nice shielded Durant taunt into the flash over the wall. Makes it so easy for the Galio to walk away. When you have phase rush, it's just that simple.
The minions are dying. All that PSG can do is cry.
This is so much to lose. Ruler's gonna drop the culling now just to further force them back. Defensive on the hunt from Betty and Woody. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, Chovy's going to be the target here yet again, trying to get himself away as the Swain ulti is used. Karsa tanks the turret and Maple gets the kill. So PSG, they're going to find the kill on the Gen G mid laner, but at the cost of 500 minions and the tier 1 turret dying in the top lane as Ruler is about to get an absolutely massive paycheck. Watching the world's best Lucian players play Lucian is always such a treat, as PSG, Karsa and Woody coming down to help Maple, going in after Keen, public execution, defensively trying to get away. He has the shield, but it does not shield enough. The feat of warfare is claimed by PSG, Kobe.
Sivir is basically just on minion cleanup duty, and Keen is the target, Flowers.
Okay, once again, they're just full sending the same play over and over.
And it's
over
working.
and over, it ends up working. It's similar to what we saw Top Esports doing in the last game, killing Broken Blade over and over. They're doing it to Keen. Duro just blocking anybody on PSG from stepping forward. Rift Arrow down to 3,000.
Karsa wants a piece?
Nope, there is no piece to be had. The whole cake goes over to Gen G. And now they are ready to use that whenever they possibly need to. Duro steps forward. He's going to get bursted down before he can defend anything. Now Canyon's going into the back, but he's already been exhausted. There's not a lot of damage there. Betty back over the wall, but Woody is already dead. Chovy takes the kill. It's a 1-for-1. Ruler off to the side, separated from the rest of his team for now. Maple still here on the front line. Swain ulti still going.
Still ticking.
He's in the middle of everybody. He continues walking forward. Canyon and Keen and Chovy all got to scatter. PSG, they end up having the momentum at the end of the fight. Gen G, they've got the objective down to about 2/3, and PSG is on the approach. Charging up the Galio taunt. Maple now in the middle of everybody, but he's going to get focused here. Has to back off a little bit. Otacon down to half, but that's nowhere near close enough to try to burst it down. PSG now.
Bueno, that gap is down.
Yep. Without the Swain ulti, they are at a significant disadvantage. Otacon pulled to the backside of the pit, has 2,400 health remaining. Looking to burst that one down as Keen's going to distract everybody with the Grand Heroes entrance coming right in over the top from Chovy. Duro's trying to help him out. Duro's going to get burned down. Aja takes out Keen and Duro both for a double kill, but the Otacon goes over to the side of Gen G. Betty and Maple trying to get themselves away from this one. Ruler grabbing the kill on Aja. Canyon jumps in, goes after Betty here. Chovy's in a killing spree. Betty tries to get away, but it's an ace for Gen G.
Glad we got the replay, man. Duro again, face check.
Duro with the face check, but he's already got the backup coming in. The Galio has arrived. Chovy's gonna pick up a rampage here with the first kill as Ruler puts the bullets into Maple, and the Swain is not tanky enough to get away from that one. Fortunately for PSG, Baron has not spawned yet on the map, and that means that Gen G can't get another objective unless they want to force something onto one of the turrets. Duro again, just gonna walk up straight towards the brush, stacks up those concussive blows there on Woody, and Betty's got to be careful because Ruler's auto attacks are ready to go. He dashes forward, a little bit more damage there, as now it's Canyon ready to finish it off with a killing spree. They're going to take out both of the enemy bot lane duo, but it does cost Canyon's life as Aja can get one in return.
Well, that's going to continue the onslaught then. Even with him going down, there's only 2 members of PSG currently alive. Maple respawns as they just take down Aja as well.
Maple respawns, but equivalent exchange.
They tagged him in.
A life for a life. Karsa jumps right in over the wall, finds Keen, and does not want anything to do with the rest of that fight as Canyon wraps around the back of the jungle here. And Woody and Maple are going to have to be a little bit careful. Duro raises the shield, and Canyon has already found the flank. There's the Cyclone into the Galio knockup we were talking about back in draft. Ruler's on a rampage. Maple is gone. PSG scrambling. Karsa's the next target. Nobody else dies unless Keen has something to say about it. He'll pick off Aja, and now Betty's got to try to escape. The Mbessa leads the charge, and Chovy's coming up right behind them. Betty and Woody on full retreat now, as immediately the follow-up is there from Gen G. They're gonna find 3 kills. Only jungler and AD carry remain on the side of PSG as they have to go back into the fountain to try to heal up a little bit, and Gen G will take the opportunity to knock down inhibitor turret number 1, to knock down inhibitor number 1, and the double teleports coming in to reinforce tells me they're going for Nexus turrets next. First Nexus turret under fire, but Betty's under more. That's Chovy dominating as the enemy AD carry is down, and Karsa's about to join him. Ruler's gonna pick up another one as the second Nexus turret falls. The respawns are coming in from PSG, but they can't even get up the fountain steps. Gen G going for the end of the game at 27 minutes. Canyon might have died, but it will not matter. Gen G come out strong and take their first win.
Gen G here in the end as dominant as expected. PSG though showing a couple of good moves, stealing away the Otacon. A couple of good picks there onto Keen. They really focused on the side lane, but Gen G just too good overall.
Gen G, we knew that they were going to be strong. I think for a lot of people, they got to be tournament favorites, right? The #1 seed from the #1 region, back-to-back MSI winners. They've done everything except winning Worlds, so they've got their hearts set on it here in 2025.